23 years old is a beautiful age. It is also when people enjoy the youth and pursue the biggest dreams. 23 years old, an age which people just graduated from college. People have the dream in their heart and are prepared to start their careers. Do you remember the dream that you had when you were 23 years old? Maybe you're 23 years old now. Then do you feel nothing is impossible? Or maybe you're under 23 years old, just like us, but you already have your ambitions and ready to start it. My name is Mary. I'm 17 years old.
My name is Carol. I'm 18 years old. My name is Alice. I'm 17 years old.
We all have our dreams on our list. However, today we would like to tell you guys the most beautiful dream that we ever know. This is it. Teach For Taiwan.
First, we will tell you about their motivation and introduce what is the TFT. Then, we will present how they manage their organization. And next, we will tell you about our interviews with TFT. Last, we will end our presentation with a conclusion and show you our differences.
The motivation of TFT is simple. They want to change the situation in Taiwan and try to make Taiwan better. They hope every student in Taiwan has fair rights of education. TFT devote themselves to change every remote school province. For example, the lack of teachers. They hope children who live in suburban won't have to worry about whether the teacher will teach them tomorrow or not. TFT believes every children have uncountable potential and creativity. Thus, having a good teacher to discover these children's talent is their first assignment. TFT also hopes they not only give these children adequate educational resources, but also accompany them to grow up. They desire that people should take remote education more seriously. We can change our next generation to live a better and equal environment of education. Change their future together. This is TFT's duty and their basic motivation.
I know you guys are still confused because I had the same thought of you at the beginning. It is really complex. So, let us introduce more about TFT. To present TFT, I would like to talk in one by one. What is Teach For and Taiwan? Teach means to educate. The plan to get start their teaching project is started in 2012. This is the map of Teach For All. It is the union that makes of every word beginning of Teach For organization in other countries, and Teach For Taiwan started in 2012.
This word has a lot of meanings. Here, we divide it to the chain. They want to change Taiwan much better. Taiwan. There are a lot of people included in this program. Here, we divide it into two parts, urban and suburban. First, is children in suburban. For the last few years, the ratio of substitute and irregular teachers are increasing because of level of teaching quality. So, for example, the remote schools, as far as we're concerned, the initial education is no matter where they is the basic right of everyone. Every children have one time to grow up, so it is unfair to sacrifice their right. Hence, improving the education of suburban is the crucial task of Teach For Taiwan.
Before children being educated, we first need to find someone professional to teach them. And of course, TFT will not miss the task. They will recruit some new blood and train them to become a professional teacher. After it, they will enter into the remote area to join the 2-year teaching project. With this program, we will close the gap between rural and urban areas. Then, we'll have something change.
So, do you guys understand TFT more clearly? If you realize completely, then you desire to know who the founder was, who was so genius, and who wanted to do something for Taiwan. She's Anting Liu, the girl who born and grew up in Taichung, just like us. You're right,
She is a girl. When she found TFT, she was only 23 years old, graduated from one of Ivy League school, Princeton University. She had been told in American youth prison 3 years, poverty in African Ghana, refugee camps in Haiti, and capture in South Asia. After ending her this experience, she said, when she faced children, she saw lots of childish and pure regardless of nationality. Especially in Taiwan's children, she saw a thing more. It is sense of belonging. Because of this opinion, she decided to do something for her home, her country, Taiwan. Today, she did it. She led her team into the suburban and initiated the future of remote children. Andy has been published 2 books which wrote about her story and her experience. She indicated that if she had a chance to take part in every change of life, it is implied less successful. Because every life is valuable and the success does not need to be major.
We didn't join them in person, but we had an interview with them and asked them about our conclusion.
All of us would like to join their team, but we are not qualified. They just recruit people who possess the bachelor degree or above. Why they set the limit?
Why?
Why?
Although we are high school students, we are also passionate about the improvement of remote problems.
Because TFT Hub is not only accompany this after school, but also during the day. Testing is where we'll be more efficient. If we consider the time we have, it's not suitable for us to join their team. So, but we also hope we can join them in the future.
Suburban are not lack of teachers. On the contrary, there are a lot of good teachers. But how come they do not stay?
How come?
How come?
The reason is that these teachers don't have much motivation and persistence for staying there. So TFT wants to support these teachers when they face something difficult or when they lost themselves in teaching.
So, let us back to the beginning of this presentation. Teach For Taiwan is the organization that wants to change Taiwan much better. It is their motivation and ultimate goal. All in all, what we should do is convey this concept to every citizen in Taiwan and make them follow us to improve these educations. Anything has said before. To be a teacher, we should not teach because of career. All of us should do what we can do for the Taiwan's education. There are a lot of countries have devoted themselves into this work. No matter developed countries, developing countries, or undeveloped countries. Then how about Taiwan? We can fly behind others. Can we? Absolutely not! It is our reference. Thank you for listening.
Okay. Thank you. Well, I'm impressed on your harmony of your presentation. You three work very, very harmonious. And your costume look like a CEO. So I was impressed. Well, however, teaching is a very demanding job. As I know, Miss Liu, she said that she once said that too. So is Miss Liu your role model?
Yes, of course.
So you maybe you can try to Professor Zhang Sida, and in the future maybe also become a teacher, Teach For Taiwan. Well, however, very good job. I'm impressed. Thank you.
Okay, I'm very impressed as well. I'm impressed by your performance in several aspects. First of all, you have very good eye contact. Okay, and when you're presenting, your project, you're looking at almost everyone, which is very good, and you have good gestures. Okay, and the way you say it, it's just like very encouraging. Okay, the tone is very good. I like it very much. It reminds me of something Shakespeare has said. It's like there are two kinds of presentation. Okay, when you give a presentation, actually you're giving two kinds of presentation. One is for your audience to listen. The other kind is for your audience to watch. Actually, you impressed, your audience by, all these, gestures and your voice and the tone, which is very good. And you speak English very well, of course. And I think the choice of topic is very important. You choose a very positive and very popular, nowadays, a very important, very popular and very important, and something we should know. That is, I think this is very successful, decision for you to choose the topic, because you choose the right topic and you're close to success. Very good. And one thing I want to mention, or a suggestion for you, is that your title. English title is Teach For Taiwan. Okay, no problem. But what is your Chinese title?
为台湾而教.
But what is you have an extra line here. Is that a title? If it is not a title, I suggest that you probably put it somewhere else, because you say 教育是一世代的使命，改变是一辈子的承诺，为台湾而教. If this is the Chinese title, it would be too long. Okay, why don't you just say what you say? 为教育而，为台湾而教 Teach for Taiwan. Okay. All right. Excellent job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
没有提问了。